So let me get this right. Black girls called you ugly? So do you want me to believe that the white girls called you handsome?
No, they call me ugly. Some of them call me handsome, just like every race. I date outside my race: Asians, Japanese, Middle Eastern, white, black, Spanish. I dated them all. And to be honest, some of them thought I was handsome. Some of them thought I wasn't. But for some reason, if you have the anime fro and you don't do like the quintessential black styling, like you tend not to do good with the sisters. But hey, I was still able to date. I'm just saying, but it's just not that serious. Like today, we're talking about why black men date outside the race. But without further ado, let's get into it.
About to say, I want you to hear me out and don't jump and comment just yet. I've noticed that a lot of white women seem to have an easier time getting into relationships, getting engaged, and getting married. Now, hold on, I'm not done talking. Statistics, various newspaper articles, men of various races, especially black men, will have you believing that it's because black women are not desirable, we're not smart, we don't make good partners, which is actually not true. We're the most educated human beings on the planet. We are the
Actually, if you want to do, I believe she's doing that based off daggone college enrollment, and there's more white women overall enrolled in college. And if you want to do it based off the amount compared to the race, Asians take that too. So I don't understand where just to stick this came from. But if you just do a quick search, you'll understand that's not true. That's not no hate on black women. I'm just saying the data doesn't support this argument that y'all keep bringing up.
Beauty standard, despite the fact that media tries to gaslight us and make us think that we are not. And studies have proven that we are actually amazing partners. If you comment right here, you're going to be loud and wrong. Just keep listening. But there's something very important that a lot of these studies leave out when they try to make it seem like white women are just so much amazingly more easy to be wifed up. One of the reasons why black men tend to veer on the side of snow bunnies is they think it's some kind of status symbol. Although the preferences do not get preferential treatment, they often get treated way worse than they would ever treat a black woman. A lot of white women who get with black men are doing so out of rebellion because their parents were racist, which I'm about to dive into.
That's just simply not true. For the vast majority is they find each other attractive. They don't think about, oh, what does the black people think? What does my parents think? They don't really think that. Like, I don't know where you getting this from, that the only reason that black men and white women get together is because they're trying to stick it to their parents, or black men see it as a status symbol. No one thinks about it like that. That's what y'all think about. I'm just saying. Like, we just say, oh, she's pretty. We start to date and we connect. Ayo, and now she's my wife. That's how it happened for me and my wife. And for the vast majority of normal dudes that date outside the race, that's just what happened. No one's thinking about, this racial unity thing that y'all just stress so much. We don't care about that. No one's like saying, I was hurt by black women. It's just like, no, I could date any type of woman I want. I just chose this one time, and it just stuck. That's basically how it is.
And that is the reason why a lot of those relationships fail. It's a statistical fact. They have the highest divorce rate. Now let's dive in.
Actually, lesbians have a higher divorce rate.
I really think that one of the biggest reasons as far as why that is because white women are willing to ignore the fact that their mate is racist. They're okay with having a relationship where they simply agree to disagree. So, of course, if someone being racist or homophobic or misogynistic is not a deal breaker for you, that's going to increase your opportunities to find.
When you're trying to date someone, when you're heterosexual couples trying to get together, do they think about, this person might be homophobic? Because that just seems like a weird thing for heterosexual sexual couples to think about, like, is this guy homophobic? No one thinks about this stuff. It's just this liberal mindset about intersectionality that they keep bringing up. Like, no one thinks about that. No one really cares about race. No one really cares about, if you're gay or not. People don't think about that before they get into a relationship. That's just weird if you do.
And don't put my hat, because I know a lot of y'all go bald at an early age, but a lot of black men date Caucasian women because the black men are bisexual and she allowed them to be fluid.
So now we're hearing that black men are dating white women because they're bisexual. I'm like, where do y'all people get this stuff? Yeah, why don't y'all just ask black men that are dating white women why they do it? Because it's very simple. They're attractive. Like, come on now. You was seeing some snowball. You trying to tell me you never seen one that was pretty? I know, bro. Like, I understand y'all want to like praise black women and stuff like that. I understand that, but you don't gotta try to tear someone down or praise somebody else. I'm just saying, you can't just admit, yo, there's some pretty white women, so of course black women men gonna be attracted to them. And if you want to put it like this, there is 5 times more white women than there is black men. Than there's white women. My bad. There's 5 times more white women as black women. So the statistics are against us. Come on now. We can't help. But come on now. It's because just like there is black women that are attracted, there's white women that are attracted. Like me personally, when I was dating, I dated them all. I didn't care about race whatsoever. If you was pretty and I had that shot, I'm like, ha! I was a professional shot shooter. My jersey up in the rafter. If my wife is watching this, just disregard all this, okay? But come on, I was like, Kobe, Jordan, come on, I was just shooting my shot. Hey, yo, I might miss a couple times, might not, but it's just that simple. They're pretty, they're attractive, and sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't. It's just that simple.
Men marry outside of their race more than every other group of men per capita.
And I'm not making this as an excuse or an example.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
But I'm saying that cannot be attributed purely to coincidence. But I'm loyal to the black woman because she suffered the most at the hands of this society and this planet. And because I come from a black woman, I have a special obligation towards her. And when I
Bruh, y'all gotta stop listening to this pander. Cause like, come on now. Like, he's trying to act like, oh, he cares about black women. He cares about black women, except for if they're his kids or his baby mamas. I'm just saying. Like, on this other things like, oh, I gotta be race loyal. Like, no one's care about this race loyalty crap. Like, black men, most of us don't care. Like, hey, yo, if you pretty, you nice, we gonna date you. That's really all it takes. If we find you attractive and we could get along and you just not a headache, we gonna date you. Black, white, yellow, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna let him finish it.
look at when our successful black men tend to marry out or reproduce outside of the community, on some level, it can be insulting to our sisters.
Okay.
I consider it insulting to the community as a whole.
It doesn't have anything to do about black women. Like, newsflash, the reason black men date outside the race most of the time is not really factoring in black women. Like, cause the same dudes that date outside the race also date black women. I'm just gonna let y'all know that for right now. Like, most dudes that could date outside the race could date inside the race, could date anybody. So they just choose, hey yo, this one was pretty and she was nice, so it is what it is.
Someone who works in the school, I've had to entertain conversations with black girls who are asking Dr. Umar, is there something wrong with me? Because it appears that when you all make it, y'all always abandon the community in pursuit of your spouse.
Bruh, and one more thing. As people go up in economics or like finances and stuff like that, they tend to be more race loyal. So all this stuff is just only about daggone athletes. Like, it doesn't really factor in like regular people. And that's all y'all seem to care about is all the football players, the rappers. Y'all don't care about like the lawyers and doctors, because a lot of them, majority of them are married into their to a black woman. But y'all don't care about that. Y'all only care about like the 20 or 10% that's date outside the race, because they could date anyone they want. That's just all it is. Women, the reason black men date outside the race is because we can. It doesn't really have anything to do with black women, because the majority of the black men that date outside the race will still date black women. They just have more options now. I'm not saying that y'all shouldn't do the same thing, because y'all should. It's not that big a deal. No one cares. Only the people that cares about dating inside the race or you gotta be race loyal are weirdos. Like, y'all just the weirdo if y'all think, oh, your mama's black. I'm like, whoa, that sounds a little ancestral. Like, don't bring up my mama when we talk about my dating history. That just sounds weird to me. So I'm like, another thing is, they're trying to shame black men for dating outside the race, trying to say, oh, you're doing it because you're gay. Oh, you're doing it because you couldn't get a black woman. Like, when a lot of the dudes, They could get the black woman. They date the black woman. They just have options now. There is the weirdos that say, oh, I hate black women because they're loud, they're mean to me, blah, blah, blah. But we're not talking about them. They do exist, but this is not the majority of the time. The majority of the time is just the same dude that could date a white woman is the same dude that could date a black woman, the same dude that could date a Spanish woman. And when you have options, you have more to choose from. And sometimes you just don't end up getting married to a black woman. And this race loyalty crap, no one really believes in this. And no one's really taking Dr. Umar seriously. Like, he's a content creator. No one's taking as some black thought leader. So you can't be like, oh, Dr. Umar said this. Like, no, bro, don't take him seriously. Like, come on. Like his two girls, his baby mamas, he don't care about them, but he praised black women because y'all give him money, and pandering to black women just pays. Just look at Derrick Jackson. I'm just saying. But the reason black men date white women is because we can. Simple as that. There's white women that are pretty, that are nice, and that we get along with, so we date them. There's black women that are pretty, that are nice, we get along with, so we date them. Because the same black dude that dates black women can date white women. The same black dude that dates white women can date black women. We just choose like not to do this whole race loyalty crap because, to be honest, it's weird. Like, y'all being so obsessed with race, it's weird. Like no other race talking about like, oh, we gotta stick together. You gotta come back to the hood and do something. Like, rich white people don't go to the trailer park and do anything there. So why expect all the rich black people to go back to the hood? Like, no, if you leave the hood, just forget where you came from, because they ain't gonna do you any type of good. That's just my mentality about it. And especially the black community died in the daggone crack days because y'all was selling crack to each other and it was killing each other, but oh, we supposed to be sticking together. Like, come on now. The gang violence that you can't walk down in the street unless you ain't get like checked. Boy, y'all want to talk about sundown towns. There's black hoods that are sundown towns. Like, come on now, let's be for real. The reason black men date white women is simply because they can. Because the same black man that could date a white woman could date a black woman. We just choose what we want to do. And y'all could be mad about that, or y'all could just learn to adapt or learn to compete. It's simple as that. That's all I got for y'all today. Hey, yo, I'm out. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you like the content. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. Hey, yo, I'm out.
And we're out of here like a screaming herd of turtles.